So Saturday night we had a tornado touchdown about 11, or at least the effects of a tornado. All the wind and strong did extensive damage to our city, to our local grocery store up ahead. As you can see, this building right here, I'll zoom in for you. This was the result, the aftermath of the strong winds and tornado-like weather that hit our town last night, April 27th, around 11 p.m. when I noticed it really bad. Strong winds hitting against our house and loud banging and noise. Next to that structure was a dollar store that got totaled also. Across the street was a gas station right there by the highway. A couple of 18-wheelers, trailers got upended, and this is the results of it. They got turned over. A lot of vehicle damages, a lot of structural damage. As you can see, that was a nursing home, got damaged in the front. Some of the vehicles, this van here in front of us, debris smashed his windshield. And then here's the other cars. They got moved off their original parking spot. And up further, this is by the highway. All the debris all over the highway. And there's multiple vehicle damages that probably got flipped over multiple times. Busted windshields, and then debris obviously flying and hitting it. And there's structural damages behind the emergency room of our local hospital. Obviously got torn apart. The building's a little bit older, so probably not as sound as it used to be or strong. And then there's just a lot of debris all over the place. A lot of signs are down, structures. Debris from last night's tornado all over the field next to the highway. As you can see, there's pretty extensive damage, debris all over the place. This is probably debris from the local grocery store, parts of the building. And then there was a van got thrown off the parking lot into the little embankment here. That van is destroyed, obviously, and there's more cars tipped over. This is a nursing home, so the front of the side is damaged and torn apart, and then all that debris is the remain of it. All that debris is from these buildings that got torn apart. And the back building of the hospital right here, is also torn apart and damaged. This metal supply building was just shredded. And that's how strong the tornadoes are over here. This is the first time in about 15 years we got hit directly. Usually it's north of us. Luckily there hasn't been any casualties reported. Just a lot of structural damage, homes and buildings. But luckily I believe no lives were lost in our area that's been reported. Come on. Okay. This is more damage on the other side. This is the ER emergency room. This vehicle from last night was here, so the wind damage and multiple vehicles over here. And then the police will not let us go beyond here. So there's the damage on our local homeland.
Oh my God.
They don't let you go. The police are blocking it off. We can't have access closer. This is the best though. Right there you're looking at directly is the grocery store. And then next to it was a dollar store that was damaged also. Total loss. And the roof of this clinic here is also damaged, as you can see. And then across the street there is a lot of damage to the Dollar Tree warehouse. It's a massive warehouse. The roof is, and then but the most damage extensive is our local grocery store. Straight ahead. Yeah, that right there was our grocery store, and next to it was a Dollar General on the left side of the building. More damages. Last night I had a tornado touchdown in our town. This is the morning after damage. A lot of debris. roof shieldings, and now we're going to our local grocery store, torn apart. Got direct hit up ahead. Then next to it is your tree store, your dollar store. The strong wind tear it down. That's why it's dangerous. Strong. More tornado damage aftermath from last night. About 11 o'clock it hit, and this is the results of it. It is sad. That's why I'm showing you. Look at all the damage to the building.
Hospital.
This is your local hospital. Got some damage here. There's another video of damage to the front of the hospital, the clinic here. More structural damage. Windows busted. But not as extensive as the other buildings that we have seen. So, a lot of cleanup to do today for the next several days or weeks. Some more damage to our local hospital. Right here in the front of the building. Structural damage. As you can see right here, there's more and more. In the front of the yard, windows are torn apart, broken, a lot of broken windows. Obviously, there's additional structural damage to the front of the building, the walkway, but a lot better than the other ones. This one at least is in the front, but not the entire building. So just a small percentage of the building was damaged, but that's repairable. It just takes time. There's more damages from the tornado. Tree limbs torn apart. There's one here and one across from the street. And then a lot of debris from the rooftops, the tar and whatnot, they got torn off. And our local beef jerky place also got a lot of debris. There's part of the roof there on the ground, and that is from next door here. This is the damage we're facing. Debris aftermath from the tornado of last night. And then there's the tree damage and all the limbs. And that's how strong the tornado was that hit us in our town. A lot of debris. There's the roof, the tarp from the roofs. There's the damage all laid over the ground. Multiple tree limbs, that one, and across the street, more damages. And then in the background there, again, is our local grocery store, right there by the highway. The most extensive damage was right there along this line, a tornado touchdown along the highway. And this is the results of it. Luckily, we're about less than a half a mile from here, our home. We had a little bit of damage to our property, not much, very minor tree limbs here and there, but not to the extent of this.